Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Angela. I'm a full-time voiceover artist and audiobook narrator, and my channel is dedicated to those of you that are just getting started out in this wonderful world of voiceover and audiobook narration. And I answer your questions and I share with you some of the techniques that I use every day in my own voiceover business. So, what I wanted to talk about today is a question that I've been hearing a lot lately between either other people in other groups or people in my own group that I work with every week. And that is about websites. Do I need a website? Should it be one page or multiple pages? What do I put on it? Who do I use? So that's what we're going to go over today are some of the options that we can find together on creating your own voiceover website. So let's get started. So before we start, you have to understand that there are probably 100 different website hosting platforms that you can choose to create a website for your voiceover business. And I always recommend having a website because it's a home base. It is somewhere where people can find you. For example, if someone found you on Fiverr, let's say, and they wanted to know a little bit more about you, or if they wanted to ask you questions, or just to see if you were actually a credible voiceover artist, they can Google you and find you elsewhere, right? If they found you, let's just say on your website, they would see your website. They might even see some profiles for you on other voiceover sites. And that just kind of eases their fear that you're not just someone, recording voiceovers from your car or something. So having a website is a really great thing to have. And there are variable price differences on some of these hosting website host platforms. I use Wix. I've been very, very happy with Wix. It does get a little bit costly when you start adding, like the video player and the audio player and that sort of thing. But we're going to just take a look around and see what else is available out there. And there's always the option of having someone make one for you. There is a company, I believe it's called VoiceOverWebsites.com, and we'll double check that in a minute. But if you reach out to them and tell them what you want to have created, they will create a website for you. And I know of some people that have actually used this service and have been very happy with it. But from my understanding, it's only a single page website where that's fine if that's what you want. But me, I'd like to add a little bit more personality to it. If you've seen my website, VoiceOverAngela.com, I've got tons of pages with tons of different information on it. So that's kind of me. But anyway, let's get into what is available. Okay, so I went to our friend Google and just searched, website building domains or website hosts, right? And then I came across this. It looks like a blog of some sort or top 10 best website builders. Okay. Because it's been a long time since I've created my website from scratch. It's been years. So I don't really know what else is currently out there and what is currently trending or doing really well apart from Wix, because that is what I use. That is really the only thing I'm familiar with at the moment. So if we go to this website and just see what they have to say, right? Because you can't believe everything you see on the internet, right? You have to educate yourself and make your own decisions about what is right for you. But according to this website, we've got Wix as their number one site builder in 2021. It's got a 9.8, I'm assuming, out of 10, excellent review. And then next up, we have Squarespace, right? And then we have Network Solutions. This is a new one I've never heard of. And then let's see what else we get. If we scroll down a little bit, web.com. This is another one that I've never heard of. Let's see, WordPress. Of course, we have heard of WordPress. And I know a lot of people who use WordPress. Site123, Ionos. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Weebly, I've heard of, and Square. So if we take a look here, because they're giving us a kind of a breakdown as to what these include. So we have Wix. They have 200 million plus users, $0 a month remains free, but if you buy your domain name, it's going to cost you, I believe, an additional annual fee. Meaning, if you go with the free monthly domain, it'll be, for example, voiceoverangela.com/Wix, right? So if you purchase the domain name, you'd be voiceoverangela.com, and that's going to cost you an additional annual fee. But if you don't mind having the Wix or the Squarespace or WordPress at the end of your domain name, at the end of your website name, then by all means. However, for me, I wanted it just to be voiceoverangela.com, so I bought my domain. Let's see what else we got. 500 amazing designer-made templates. That is another great thing that I think a lot of people don't know is when you go and you create a website, there are, in most cases, templates to choose from. So you don't have to spend, hours, changing and tweaking and adding color and changing this or that. Most of these places have templates to choose from where the layout is all there. The colors, you can choose what colors you want to use most of the time. And then you just kind of fill in the blanks, right? You replace this picture with something that is maybe your picture. You replace this word with this word, but you can keep the same fonts and colors and all of that stuff that is already there in the template, which makes it really easy. And it's not so intimidating, right? Widest range of features in our comparison, no tech skills required. If I can create a website in Wix, so can you. That's all I'm going to say about that. The next one down is Squarespace. Okay, so they have award-winning website templates. They have integrated marketing tools and analytics. So does Wix. Great for platforms. $12 a month, 14 days free trial. So I'm pretty sure this is telling us in order to use Squarespace, period, it's $12 a month as opposed to Wix's free. So maybe they don't include Squarespace at the end of your domain name. If one of you knows, please leave the comments down below so we know if that is what happens with Squarespace if you use them. The next one down is Network Solutions. They have patented website builder tools, business online in no time, personalized support. So I'm guessing from reading that they have builder tools that are maybe intuitive and easy to use, which is nice. It doesn't say anything about templates, so maybe they have another way to help you build your website quickly without, looking at a blank page and going, well, what do I do now? So that is nice, but it looks like they charge $2.95 a month with a free domain included. That's pretty cool. Perfect for beginners, it says. Be worth checking out. The next one down is web.com. Hundreds of customizable templates, SEO tool for getting better Google ranking, so does Wix. Unlimited chat and phone support, which is nice to have a little bit of backup if you have questions. $1.95 a month, free domain included. That is pretty cool too, and they're rated very good. All right, so the next one down is WordPress. Increased performance with plugins. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I'm guessing maybe integrated apps. I'm not sure. Great design possibilities, detailed user statistics. 12 months for 50 cents. So your first year is 50 cents and then $8 a month. Okay, but it looks like they probably charge extra for a domain name. I'm not sure. The next one is Site123. Simple tool for easy website creation. We like easy website creations, right? 40% discount for all premium plans, 24/7 phone and live chat expert support. $0 a month remains free. So I'm guessing because there is a 40% discount for premium plans, that tells me that just like Wix, they have different plans. I'm sure all of them are like this, right? They have different levels of plans depending on what you need your website to do. For instance, for voiceover artists, we would need an audio player, right? You want someone to go to your website and to be able to click and hear your demos, or to contact you, or to maybe play a video of a demo that you have. So depending on what you want your website to do, there's a different level to include those additional apps or widgets, right? The next one down is Ionos. Extremely simple and secure, 30 days money back guarantee. Create it yourself or with a designer. I'm sure the designer is not free, but if you're a little tech savvy, maybe this would be a good one for you. First month is free, then $5 a month. That's not a bad deal. The next one down is beautiful designer created themes. So again, templates, integrated analytics and marketing, 24/7 email and chat support, which is nice. $0 a month remains free, although they probably have, tiered plans as well. I'm sure all of these do. The next one down is create and publish quickly, automatically import item catalog, tools to connect your entire business. So this one sounds like it could be good for something like a Shopify, or if you wanted to sell items from your website, this would be a good one. $0 a month remains free. So if we scroll down a little bit further, it says find the best website builder by category. That's pretty cool. So if we have a particular purpose for our website, this would probably tell us what would be a good domain host to go to or to use if we wanted to use it for a particular product or process. So for business and e-commerce, they're saying Wix. For community and nonprofit, Wix. Services and maintenance, Squarespace. Photography and design, Wix. Creativity and arts, Wix. Blogs and forums, Wix. Sports and recreation, Squarespace. Health and wellness, Wix. Restaurants and tourism, Wix. Finance and law, Wix. Automotive and cars, Wix. Family and hobbies, Wix. Portfolio and CV, Squarespace. Culture and education and real estate both are for Wix. And again, I am a little bit biased because my experience with Wix has been phenomenal. They do offer an awful lot. Even comparing them to, like, if you have online courses or if you have a store, if you have merch, if you have stuff that you want to sell online, Wix has been tremendous in that respect. I have pricing plans and courses and the ability to upload those courses to Wix. I have blog, I have challenges, I have just about everything that I have ever needed for my business and my mentoring business has been available through Wix. I mean, again, it all starts to add up with the amount of, the tier of plan that you need to be able to use a bunch of these different integrations and apps and things of that nature. But in the end, if it's helping you to generate business, if it's helping people to find you, and it improves your SEO overall, even if your website is just a single page with maybe an audio player, and maybe a video player, and then a contact button or your contact information, that's a good starting point. There's nothing wrong with that. But I highly recommend having a website, even if you have a freebie that's got Wix at the end of it or Squarespace at the end of it. It's something that the clients can find you to start with, right? It's another way to be found, especially in a world where you're having to market yourself. If you talk about you or your business on social media, you're going to want to list your website so clients can click that link and find out more information about you, maybe hear you in a demo, and then contact you for business. So a website is a very important tool for any business. And for VoiceOver, it still rings true. So I encourage you to take a look around and discover some of these website hosts for yourself. Do a little bit of comparing and contrasting, a little pros and cons as to which has the apps or integrations that you need for your business, and then the pricing and how everything kind of adds up, ease of use, if they have templates or if you have to start from scratch or if you have to hire someone, make sure that you take into account those costs and create yourself a nice website for clients to find you on, or students, or shoppers, whatever it is that you need your website to do. I highly recommend having one. But that's all I pretty much had for you today. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. I really appreciate it. If you have another question about voiceover or audiobooks or voiceover, the business of voiceover, please leave them down below. I'll do my best to answer your question. But if you'd like any more information about me, my work, or how I can help you get started in voiceover, check out my website, voiceoverangela.com. Thank you so much for your time and for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.